Would you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now would you please pause for a moment of silence?
So listen to me, sister, listen, maybe you can help. I think I give a lot of fathers my consideration, but not for me, it always seemed to be for someone else. While other people always seem to just be on vacation. What do I get from it? I don't get anything at all. I'm like a trash can holding all the information, and every single time I leave me feeling to be tall.
Good morning, Independence. Here are your announcements for Friday, April the 23rd. Mr. Pickerel's class recently took to building some fantastic structures. These bridges were pretty amazing, and we managed to get a closer look at them.
Today we are testing bridges. Some people are still building the bridges, but for the most part we've tested, in this class period we have tested 5 or 6 bridges. This project, we started this project 2 or 3 weeks ago. The kids started by researching bridge designs, and they had to write a paper on a bridge design of their choice. And then they went to AutoCAD and they designed their bridge. We printed it off to scale and built the bridge on top of our designs, and then started testing them this week.
Today we tested our bridges that we've been building for the past couple of weeks. Some people have tested them, some people are still building them, depending on how long it took them to design their bridge and stuff. I tested mine today. It was epic failure. Only held 18 pounds. Pickerel said that he held 275 pounds, but he lied. He's a liar. And then the record for our class is Brogan, who held 24 pounds.
Well, there's only 2 schools in Williams County doing it this year, Ravenwood and Independence. So far we have, our top is Drew Kelly at 40 pounds. We still have probably half the bridges to still weigh in. The record from Ravenwood, after all theirs were done, was 85 pounds or so.
I'm sure we'll get Ravenwood's bridges next year. Seniors, 4 things to do ASAP. 1, bring in a copy of your college acceptance letters. 2, bring in a copy of your scholarship offers. 3, pick up your cap and gown. And 4, pay your graduation fee of $50 if you haven't yet. All of this should be given to Mrs. McCombs in the Counseling Center ASAP. Pick up your cap and gowns for Mrs. McCombs also. And now let's head on over to those sports guys.
Welcome back to Those Sports Guys. I'm James.
And I'm Eric. Wednesday, the Eagles baseball team defeated Hillsboro 14-2. This win secures at least 2nd place in the district for our team. Congrats, guys.
And we have even more good news as another one of our Eagle athletes sign on to play at the collegiate level. Let's check it out.
I'm signing to Union University. I just contacted them, kept talking, visited. They watched me, they offered, and I signed.
Well, Haley's always been there for us, you know. She's been such a great leader. She's always there to help us out whenever we need it. She really did a good job encouraging us. She was always trying to help us to strive to do our best.
Haley signing at Union is a great opportunity for her. Union's an up-and-coming soccer program, second in the NA or second in their Trans-South Conference this past year, and she's going to go in and make a strong start.
I started out playing rec soccer, and then I played club soccer, and I've just been really into soccer my whole life.
She has excelled on the soccer field for Independence High School, has been a model player, good leader. 4 years she's been a starter, has been a versatile player. We've been able to play her in the midfield for the most part, but she's also been available to play in the back. She's played up front as well.
I'm really proud of her, and it's cool seeing her grow up because we've played on the same soccer team since like 2nd grade, and so I think it's really cool to see her be able to sign and be able to play college level soccer.
Congratulations, Haley, and good luck at Union.
We would also like to congratulate the Eagles soccer team for being ranked in the top 10 for state.
Also remember to come out Wednesday and Thursday to see the tennis team take on our district rival, Franklin High School.
Well, that's all we got this week. Y'all have a good prom weekend, and we'll see y'all next week.
Thanks for that, guys. Independence Student Ambassadors, formerly Link Crew, represent Independence High School for freshman orientation, community events, community service projects, tours of the campus for prospective students, and various other activities to promote IHS. If you are interested in being an ambassador, please pick up an application at Student Services and return it to Mr. Jones by Friday, May the 7th. Limited spaces are available, so please meet the deadline. Physical science has been catapulted to a new level by Mr. Shind. His class recently made some of these apparatuses, and we got in on all the action.
Hey IHS, have you recently been seeing machines like cars, catapults, and trebuchets lying across the balcony? Well, we caught up with Mr. Shind to see what exactly is going on.
Hey, I'm Mr. Shind. I teach physical science and astronomy. I'm having my students in physical science do a machine project, and I left it pretty open-ended, but they can do catapults, trebuchets, egg drop devices, or in this case, cars. So we've had some really creative ideas. And basically, I just gave them examples, but I'd probably had more catapults and egg drop devices than anything. The car was more unusual.
My name is Jesus Malagon. This is my science project. It's supposedly a car. I made all this with a launch chair, and I just flip it over and put some wheels on it. I enjoyed building it, and it took me some time work, but I tried to do something different, and I thought building a car was a pretty cool idea.
If you're taking physical science, this is part of our spring project, so start planning now.
Wow, doesn't that just sound thrilling?
This is Daniel Booth signing off for IHS Media. Back to you, Cody.
Thanks, Daniel. The IHS Forensics team spent the past weekend at Maryville College competing at the state tournament. Our Interpreters Theater, Hansel and Gretel, won first place in the state and Independence first. Emily Sloan was also a state champion in costume design for her designs for the play The Last Night of Ballyhoo. The team also had many members advance to finals at state and receive awards. John Castro and Patrick Norwood, third place in duo interpretation. JC Nix, fifth place in TV broadcasting. Anthony Hasselbauer, fifth place in after dinner speaking. Parker Rhodes, fifth place in pantomime. And Lindsay Hancock and Nick Lotz, octo-finalists in public forum debate. Please mark your calendars for May 3rd at 7 o'clock in the IPAC for the IHS Forensics Showcase, where you can see many of these award-winning performances for free, including the state champions Hansel and Gretel. You may have all been wondering why, last week, people were wearing their insides on their outsides. Well, it all has to do with anatomy, and we caught up with Miss Henderson so she could explain just what was going on.
My name is Mrs. Henderson, and we are doing digestive system t-shirts in anatomy. We are drawing the digestive system relative to our own digestive system on a t-shirt. As you can see mine's a little off. My stomach's not quite up here. And we're doing this as a hands-on activity or a lab to see what the actual digestive system looks like in our bodies. And we want to do this so we can get a size reference of what size these things are in our bodies, and we can kind of trace the pathway of food would take through our body. And it's kind of fun as well.
Today in anatomy, we made digestive system t-shirts. We were learning about the digestive system, so we made a t-shirt representation of this system.
Basically, we brought a t-shirt from home and we painted on it. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of messy, but hey, it's what we do.
Great job to all of you for wearing such revealing t-shirts. The next Latin Club meeting will be held this Monday, April 26th in B115 after school until 3:30. Attention students, elections for next year's student council officers will be held on Friday, May 7th. If you want to run for class office, pick up entry forms in the front office or student services today. If you want to run for a student body position, see Coach Alexander for your entry form. If you have any questions, see Coach Alexander. Forms are due today by 2:45. As you all know, this weekend is really special for several of us. But just in case you aren't quite sure how to handle the pressure, we thought we'd make a list of things to do for prom.
Hey Mom, little Jimmy from across the street, he's having a little get-together after prom. Would it be okay if I went? I'll do extra chores. Yeah? Awesome, you're the best mom ever! Brown sugar cinnamon. Yeah! Can't take this. dude.
So, if you follow these guidelines, you can't go wrong. Attention, any senior planning to attend Columbia State Community College in the fall of 2010. Scholarship applications are now due. The application is available online, or you can get one from your grade level counselor. The completed application may be sent directly to Columbia State, or you may turn it in at the front desk of the IHS Counseling Center. A representative from Columbia State will be coming to IHS at the end of April to pick up the completed scholarship applications. Just because this Saturday will be a night to remember, we all need to make sure that we stay safe. If you don't believe me, well, then watch this.
Hey man, how you been doing? Well dude, you do plan to be safe on prom night, right? Dude, did you hear me? Are you gonna be safe on prom night? I'm not joking with this.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be safe.
Dude, do you even know the statistics, the dangers of drunk driving on prom night? Do you even know?
Man, I know the statistics. Internet. Did you know 676 students in 2005 alone were involved in fatal crashes involving alcohol? I'm gonna be safe, man. I'm not gonna drink and drive. Don't worry about me. You okay, dude?
No. So be safe on prom night.
Please be safe. I expect you all back here come Monday. The pet food drive will continue next week. Please continue to bring in your items to D126. Next week, the theater department will proudly present their final production of the year. But rather than me tell you all about it, I joined up with some friends to share all the information with our student body. Sabrina Fair is a charming romantic comedy.
It's about a young girl. She's very awkward.
Who comes back from Paris to find love that she's thought she's had all her life.
And she's charming and beautiful and knows style and is wonderful.
But finds out that she's fallen in love with someone else.
There's a plot twist, and there's quite a few plot twists.
Students can look forward to lots of laughing from the comedy of the show, getting to see our seniors for their last time and their last performance on stage, and an awesome set, which I built.
Students can look forward to having a good time and seeing a lot of their friends in some great intelligent roles that will really cause you to think about the humor in the play.
We picked a show that could portray our abilities almost as students. Yeah, so you should come see it. It's really cute.
You got rings in your ears, and you got kicked around and made up.
The silent auction is going to be held in between the Sabrina Fair performances on Saturday, May 1st. We have about 12 items, really cool items that you could potentially be bidding for, and all of these prizes will be fairly priced, and so it's not going to be this huge extravagant expense, but they're really cool and they're really fun. It'd be a great way to come and support us, and you'll also be in a great place to see a good show.
All of the money raised from the silent auction will go towards the theater department. So for like the next year's shows and stuff, because they need money for those.
Don't forget to buy your tickets in advance because it is very likely that we will sell out at the door. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of Indy Nation News. Be sure to enjoy this weekend, especially all of you going to prom. Be safe, and I'll see you all next week. In the iPack, that's a forensic.
It goes like...
Yep, and you can turn your head and it moves.
Shut up!
Okay, seriously, I have to leave.
So I'm not crazy, everyone.